Cool fact for you, the most talkative bird in the world is the African gray parrot. Welcome to another episode, thank you for subscribing. The Eurasian wryneck or northern wryneck, Jynx torquilla, is a species of wryneck in the woodpecker family. This species mainly breeds in temperate regions of Europe and Asia. Most populations are migratory, wintering in tropical Africa, and in southern Asia from Iran to the Indian subcontinent, but some are resident in northwestern Africa. It is a bird of open countryside, woodland and orchards. They have bills shorter and less dagger-like than those of other woodpeckers. Their upperparts are barred and mottled in shades of pale brown with rufous and blackish bars and wider black streaks. Their underparts are cream speckled and spotted with brown. Their chief prey is ants and other insects, which they find in decaying wood or on the ground. The eggs are white, as is the case with many birds that nest in holes, and a clutch of 7 to 10 eggs is laid during May and June. These birds get their English name from their ability to turn their heads through almost 180 degrees. When disturbed at the nest, they use this snake-like head twisting and hissing as a threat display. This odd behavior led to their use in witchcraft, hence to put a jinx on someone. The rump and upper tail coverts are gray with speckles and irregular bands of brown. The rounded tail is gray, speckled with brown, with faint bands of grayish-brown, and a few more clearly defined bands of brownish-black. The cheeks and throat are buff-barred with brown. The underparts are creamy white with brown markings, shaped like arrowheads, which are reduced to spots on the lower breast and belly. The flanks are buff with similar markings, and the undertail coverts are buff with narrow brown bars. The primaries and secondaries are brown with rufous buff markings. The beak is brown, long and slender with a broad base and sharp tip. The irises are hazel and the slender legs and feet are pale brown. The first and second toes are shorter than the others. The first and fourth toes point backwards and the second and third point forwards, a good arrangement for clinging to vertical surfaces. The Eurasian wryneck sometimes forms small groups during migration and in its winter quarters, but in the summer is usually found in pairs. It characteristically holds its head high with its beak pointing slightly upwards. A mutual display that occurs at any time of year involves two birds perched facing each other with their heads far back and beaks wide open, bobbing their heads up and down. Sometimes the head is allowed to slump sideways and hang limply. On other occasions, when excited, the head is shaken and twisted about violently. When disturbed on the nest or held in the hand, the neck contorts and twists in all directions. The bird sometimes feigns death and hangs limply with eyes closed. The nesting site is variable and may be in a pre-existing hole in a tree trunk, a crevice in a wall, a hole in a bank, a sand martin's burrow, or a nesting box. In its search for a safe, protected site out of reach of predators, it sometimes evicts a previous occupant, its eggs and nestlings. It uses no nesting material, and a clutch of normally 7 to 10 eggs is laid. They are a dull white color and partially opaque. Both sexes are involved in incubation, which takes 12 days, but the female plays the greater part. Both parents feed the chicks for about 20 days before they fledge. There is usually a single brood. I am very happy that you could spend time with me for these wonderful animals. God bless you. See you pretty soon.